Hello again, everyone. How are you all? Hope everyone is well. Yeah, I'm back again with some Amstrad CPC. Audio was a bit of an issue last time. I was playing a game that just really was too loud. The problem I've got at the moment is the microphone and everything with the camera, and I was using like his anti-echo thing. So hopefully you can actually hear me. Just let me know if you can hear me. And can you actually hear the music at all before we get started? Retro Skelly, how you doing, mate? Hobby Lodge, have you finished your soldering? Did you burn your hand on the way to A&E? Nerdy Geezer, don't work too hard. Faintly the music. Yeah, the thing is, I kind of want the music to not be too loud. I mean, the problem is if I go too loud, it can cut my voice out. It's sort of like it lowers both of them. So as long as you can hear it a little bit, that's fine. I just don't want it to be overwhelming. You find music a bit low, yeah. If I turn it up, let me know. If I'm turning it up now, does it cut my voice out? Can you still actually hear me talking, or is that just completely muting everything? So I just want to get the stream set up properly before I start, because I didn't realise last time. I watched it back a little bit, and I just went, no, I can't leave that up. I deleted it. So as long as you can hear me and hear a bit of the music, that is all that matters. Anyway, we have the Amstrad. We have the Amstrad 6128 plugged in, and I actually have this with the Gotek. Bit of a story with this one. Well, I'd pan down, but we're on the screen anyway. Excuse me. This Amstrad CPC here was sold to me as somebody says it was faulty, and I think I got it for like 20 quid, and it had the Gotek already installed in it. The problem is he tested it on his monitor, which I said, look, don't bother sending the monitor. It's too heavy. Probably going to get broken the post. I already had a monitor here, so plugged it in, worked fine. Sounds like his TV was the problem, not this. So we got an absolute bargain. As I said, all games, all preloaded onto a memory stick as well. I'll show you that working in a bit. So to begin with, we have Silkworm. This Gotek is a bit different though than like an Amiga one. You can only load 15 games on at a time, and then you have to cancel one off and put another one on. So I've preloaded 15 games on here, and we'll just work our way through some of them and have a play. Let's actually see. We've got a few people in the chat. Yeah, it works fine. It's good. Norwich Retro Gaming Chick. Is that it? Forgive me with dyslexia. How you doing? Nerdy Geezer, so fine. What was your name again? Art in Heaven. I can't remember your name. That sounds good. I only play Silkworm on the ST. It's a great game. Yeah, this one I'm playing it. It has just suffer. Get my words out. With a bit of slowdown, but very, very, very playable. You alright, mate? How you doing? Due to one MSX to go, there will be another TI-99 video, because very, very generously has sent over something for the TI-99, so look out for that in an upcoming video. That was it, Mark. How you doing, mate? Right, let's get started. So we need to do... I've never figured out how to not select the helicopter. So, not the Jeep, I mean. So let's get started. And hopefully... It's not coming through very good with the colours on that, but you can see the game nonetheless. Very playable, if not a little bit slow. There's an awful lot going on the screen. Silkworm for me, I know Silkworm was an arcade game, but to me, Silkworm will always be an Amiga game. That's where... Oh, got too close. That's why I originally played it. Yeah, there's a lot going on the screen. And I'm dead already. Maybe I should switch to the Jeep. Whenever playing Silkworm, what did you? I'm going to start this one again. When playing Silkworm, did you ever play as the Jeep or was it always the helicopter? Because to me, the Jeep was always the vehicle you gave like your little brother. You know, you go down there and you can pretend you're playing the game. I think the way the Jeep aims always used to annoy me. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Go and kill him this way. Get the twin. Oh, it's yeah, twin. Yeah, it is slow. There is a lot going on. You do get a bit of slowdown, but game over already. But I do think this is a very playable version of Silkworm. You got to think this is on the 8-bit, and we're used to playing on either 16-bit or the arcade. I have played the Spectrum port of this, and I thought that was really good until I'd seen this. And this is really colourful. But again, Amstrad CPC owners out there, how many of you actually had a colour monitor and how many of you had a green screen? Because my cousin only ever had a green screen. Anyhow, I need a rapid fire. I'm getting old. The thumbs are aching. I will check comments in a bit. At the moment, as soon as I take my eyes off this screen, I'm dead. So I will periodically check through the comments. Come on, we can get this. I'll let you know, though, when we do get to the end, there is flashing on the screen. When you get to the boss. So, you know, if you struggle with epilepsy, don't watch that bit. Sega Zombie, I just noticed you're here. How you doing, mate? Scott, you were always a fan of the Amstrad, weren't you? I think actually that is how me and Scott actually first met. It was a gaming revival, and he sold me a couple of Amstrad games. Here's the flashy bit. Very flashy. There we are. Killed him. Was there a port of Silkworm on the Commodore 64? I'm sure there was. How did that play compared to this? Because I must admit, this is playing an awful lot better than the Spectrum one. I mean, and as a Spectrum fan, I'm allowed to say it. The Spectrum one was ambitious. Let's put it that way. It was a very ambitious port. Tell you what, if you want to see an ambitious port, once we've done this, I'm going to play some Stunt Car Racer on the Amstrad. Okay, now if this is where I remember rightly, this is where it gets really slow. So much happening on the screen. Look at that. I think we're down to like 2 frames a second. Oh, even 2 frames a second and I couldn't get away from it. OSG, how you do, mate? I said I will check comments and I'll go through between games or when I'm dead. I said at the moment, Amstrad is keeping my attention, trying not to die here. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. I think one good thing that the Amiga port has is a much bigger playing field. Oh, it's dead. Is it dead? Dead? I'm still here. I'm still here. Red Dwarf quote there for you. Oh, and I've just noticed we go straight to another helicopter. Dead. In the original, there's it's a tank, isn't it, for level 2? With bouncing bombs. I was gone to the bombs though, but I stayed with the helicopter. Oh, now that is game over. Right, let's have a quick scan through the comments. I will be changing the game. So, who do we have here? God, yeah, there's quite a lot of people chatting here. Definitely need somebody else to do the chat for me. Even though, let's go. Yeah, I think that's where I was. Heaven. Randy, the retro man, Randy Savage. Get it right. How you doing, mate? Right there. Fuzzweed. Interesting name. U-Star Gamer. Thanks, mate. How you doing? Surely you get more. Let's not play. Shall we play the Commodore 64? Tell you what, I will do a live stream on is I want to do a live stream on the +4. There he is. Yeah, Sega Zombie. Yeah, always had a soft spot for the Amstrad. Yeah, and it's better than it. Oh yeah, do you know you guys in the chat? You always make me laugh. You alright, mate? How you doing? There's always one. Normally more than one in my chat. Do you know one thing I really like about the Amstrad 6128? It's got a real nice part above the disk drive to actually rest your joystick. And no, that's your joystick, not your magic wood, as what happened in the other stream. Do you know when somebody says something and they they really wish they hadn't? Yeah, that was the Micromaniac stream. And Alex was showing everyone his magic wood. So what are we doing? Cat. Sorry, I have to manually load these up. Whenever I do these live streams, they are always done through real hardware. Now, hang on, I'm reaching around the tripod. That's not that's run, isn't it? Never understood with the Amstrad why some of the games you had to load by typing disk with a C and others disk with a K. I always remember my dad telling me that. It's like, how do you load a game? And he went, try run disk. So he typed in, it didn't work. Run disk with a K. Just makes no sense. Never mind software. Mod. Stunt Car Racer. Yes, we are going to play some Stunt Car Racer. I will be doing a video at some point. I always plan these things when I'm doing a live stream, and whether they happen or not is another thing. But just showing off the different ports of Stunt Car Racer, because I still think it is amazing, and this is no joke. The Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, and the Spectrum, and to be honest, even the BBC has a port of it. Don't think it's an official port, but it's got a port of Stunt Car Racer. It shouldn't be possible, but it is. 2 for joystick. Yep, press fire and color monitor. Single player, and there we are. Now this is one where it probably will be too loud, so I'm not going to turn the volume up too high. To be honest, it's more. I would rather have less sound of that, and you be able to see it and hear what I'm saying, than it drowning each other out. Let's start season. Let's go and do a race. We'll probably just do one. Always did impress me. Always did impress me that they loaded these tracks up. The color palette is better. Hang on. Can you hear the revving of the engine? Is it drowning me out? Or can you just about hear it? It always used to annoy me waiting for this drop start bit. There we go. Compared to what racing games we actually had, how impressive was Stunt Car Racer back in the day? I also love the fact that you play it 2-player with a link cable on an Amiga and an Atari ST. You can barely hear the game. Okay, I'll turn it up just a little bit. Hang on, let's go over this jump first. Oh, that's true. Do you know what you don't get on this game? Is a sense of speed, of like how fast you're going up a jump. You've got to really look at your accelerator. And I've got to really pay attention and look at the track, not keep looking at my phone, because that's going to lead to trouble. Yeah, do you know? Just look down that OSG. The people say that it is a lot quicker. I mean, I have a 1200 and an Atari ST. I can't remember which one it is. Here next to me, so I'll be able to do a comparison of them and record them both. So yeah, the C64 version is great. I mean, to me, I love the Spectrum port. I just do. It's what can I say? It's like it just did the game a hell of a lot better than any other racing game that we had. I mean, come on, look at Outrun. How disappointing that was. Oh, that was a good run. Perfect jump that was. I always remember driving this as a kid and wondering why I was dying, because like you'd taken such heavy landings that you'd wreck your car. So how many people actually completed Stunt Car Racer then? Any of you? I did always like. Actually, where was it I first saw this game? I'm sure it was at my mate's house. And I just remember thinking it was an Amiga version. And I always remember thinking, that is so realistic. It's funny to think back at things like that now, though, isn't it? It's very, very playable. I mean, do you know what's the Spectrum Next? It lets you up the frame rate, so you can actually play the original Spectrum port running at the same speed as what the Amiga one runs at. Oh, that's too fast. Too fast. Oh, that was a hard landing. Last lap though, I think, isn't it? So it should be all right. Do you know that there was like lots of extra tracks made for it as well on the Pi 64 that I've got, because it's got the Amiga port and it's got Stunt Car Racer TNT. Has anybody ever heard of that one? And that's got so many extra tracks. And the original track, I'm sure, was like white and red, where the tracks on the TNT is blue and white. Okay, to be impressive though, I'd love to see someone try and port this over to the Race One. Always used to do this off the edge. Uh, Port it over to the ZX81. Can anyone tell what Hobby Lodge is a fan of? I think it's the Spectrum, isn't it? May have completed Stunt Car Racer and TNT. Do you know what, mate? That's impressive. I would actually love to see somebody complete the later tracks on that. I mean, could you still do it today? Not me, but I really tried. It's running slow due to it being a lazy port. Well, it could be, but I still think it's good. I think it's about the best computer. Do you know what? I'd say we do another lap on that, but let's go for a couple of games. Let's go and load up another one. What have I got? I'm trying to remember where. Actually, tell you what I'll do is I'll quickly, if we go to 0, I'll show you the menu system on this, the GoTech. So, hang on, 2 hands. So if I type this in, I will get this here. And if anyone says this is a really outdated version of it, yes, absolutely it is. I've never updated it in the whole time I've had it. I think I've had this like 4 years. So it's one of these things that I don't want to mess with. But if I press Control and left and right, if you sit up here in the corner, this tells me what game I'm actually on. So we got like Shinobi, Adam's Family, Howard the Duck, Arkanoid, Ghosts and Goblins, Contra, however you say the that one. Oh, Hero, that's one I do want to show off. I think Hero on the Amstrad CPC is the best port I've ever played. I really do. Hammer Fist, hard driving. I put on that on there just for fun. Hammer Boy. Have we got Hammer Fist and Hammer Boy? Okay. Load Runner, Balderdash, and Rex. So I actually wanted to go to Hero, so it's 9. Let me quit out of this, and I'll select it. Retrobate, how you doing, mates? All you've missed is all the Commodore 64 fanboys saying how great the Commodore 64 is on an Amstrad stream. Number 9. Only joking. Right, let's load this one up. Switch the laptop on to watch the football. Who was actually playing? I said, you know me, I'm not a big football fan, so we need to run Hero. There it is. Now, I really think one thing I like about this out, it is fairly quick to load. I'll say that, and it doesn't want to load. Oh, England were playing. Is it still on or is it finished? I didn't realise there was an actual football match on. CPC port. So did that say 2005? Yeah, that says 2005, doesn't it? No wonder it's running really well. So yeah, let's have a play of this. Well, I'll have to turn this down a bit there. This is the fastest version I've ever played. And I love Hero. I really do. But this just took it to a different level. So fast, so responsive. I love the way the sprites move. See how far I can get. I highly recommend giving this one a go. No matter what you're a fan of, this port is stunning. It really is. I was playing a port the other day on the was it SG 1100? The Sega Mega Drive Master System. I mean the early one, the Japanese one. Horrible port. Big chunky sprites, but you have to get so far away from the bombs. They kill you really, like, all the time. Oh, got me. He shouldn't have killed me. Oh, actually, no, I do have a time limit, don't I? Oh, do you know what? No matter faster, I'm going to have another go with this one because I do genuinely love this game that much. One thing you know about Hero is it's always the more difficult route is the right route. Yeah, absolutely all-time favourite. Rock and roll RC, how you doing, mate? Have we got anybody else? I'd love a TV in the share. They're gonna go watch it in the house. But yeah, so you do have to get a bit. I've seen it. I'm gonna say I was seeing how far you had to be. They move so much quicker. I've not got used to that yet. I have struggled with that one a few times. Yeah, got yeah. I still need to play Baggers in Space. Yes, Hero. This is Hero on the Amstrad CPC Generation Pixel. And as I was saying earlier, highly recommend it. I think this is the best port I've ever played. Super fast, really responsive, and I'm really dead. Right, I'm having another playthrough. Should we? The skill levels, look, you can pick. I'm just going to stick at 1. Go one more playthrough, and then I will switch games. No, I have played both, and I'm sorry that this is the best port I've ever played. I love the Atari 2600, you know that, but yeah, I still think I was shocked of how quick this game is, how much more responsive. Ah, mistimed that one. Oh, you can get through there. That's pixel perfect, though. You have to be there. Oh, facing the wrong direction there. I mean, look how fast I'm going through these levels. Do you know what I need to find? I need to find River Raid. That was another one of my favourite Activision games. Do you know everyone goes on how good Pitfall was? I personally never got it. Ah, poop. Forgot about that. So it's definitely a memory thing as well when you play this. Yeah, I've still got a life left. Doing good. I'm going to die on this one now. It's bloody close. Okay, now these are the bits that always annoy me. Ah, every time. Can never catch that. The next one's even bloody harder. Because you need to... Sure you need to kill this guy. No, damn. Too slow. Too slow. So that is Hero on the Amstrad CPC. Amazing game. Absolutely amazing. Right, what other one shall we put on, or should we just go for a random? Let's load up. I know number 5 is Ed the Duck. Let's go number 8. See what that one is. Yeah, that is a great game. Absolutely love it. Hey, I've already seen OSG's video today. He's already admitted there's some good Spectrum games. I don't think I've got IK Plus on here. I was only going about what was actually already preloaded. What was it? Run disk. So what was number 8? What was number 8? I can't remember. Ocean Software. Oh, here we go. That one. I can't pronounce it. Contra. I played this a bit earlier. It visually looked impressive, but was not particularly playable. But let's give it a go nonetheless. Spacebar to select game. Oh, hang on. Enter. Sorry. Spacebar to change it. 1987. Please enter. I did. Come on, you worked on me earlier. Oh, there we are. One player. But what I don't like about this is how the gun moves. You've always got to be moving with it. I'll tell you what, if I have a bit of time, I need to show you. Oh, I've just realised what it is that's wrong about this game. I can't jump and fire. You either have to be firing and moving the gun or jumping. You can't do it both at the same time. I love the way the bridge blows up, but it doesn't actually disappear. Yeah, I need some practice on this one. Look at the CPC, massive border. Come on, let's at least try and get to the end of the first level. That's what I get for trying to stop. Yay, watch me go. Dead. Oh, come on. I was shooting right at him. Spent more time jumping than shooting in this one. Yeah, shame it doesn't squat. We'll try again. Come on. We can do it. Got a bit further that time. Straight onto his head. No, I ain't going to get very far in this. I've never been good at this game. Yes, I do have Batman. I can find it in a minute. It's not loaded onto the 15 games that I have. But last one. Yeah, one life. One life. If you think to do about this game, I really please have a go yourself. I'm actually doing better than I did earlier. And that ain't saying a lot, is it? Oh, come on. No, I'm done with that one. I'm done with that one. Let's pick another random one off my 15 preloaded games. I am really enjoying the Amstrad. You know what? You go through phases, don't you, of playing certain systems. I always have a Spectrum ready to go. That's just how it is. But I sort of rotate others around. And the Amstrad, I don't think, had been loaded up or even switched on in well over a year, probably more. Is this going to be Hammer Fist? Well, actually, I know what I'll put on. I'm sure it was 3. Because I thought it was actually quite impressive. It might be this one. I might be wrong. I'm sure it's 3. I know 1 is Stunt Car Racer and 2 is Silkworm. So we shall see. Do you know what? That I'd love to see because I think, yes, this is going to be it. Because I remember this screen, it takes a minute for it to load up. I would love to see that for the simple fact that I don't think the Amstrad is as supported as other micros are in the homebrew scene. I know there's a lot of homebrew, but as actual physical tapes, it seems to be very lacking. Amstrad Atari in a movie because of you guys. Hey, look, be careful. As Hobby Lodge will tell you, it can start getting very expensive. Yeah, I know there's loads. It's just places that I buy them from. I mean, I'd love to actually find some places that sell them physical, but it's always been one that's kind of lacking. But anyway, we've got Shinobi. Just have some speech. We've got a jump, duck, yeah, and flyer. Can't shoot up, but I need to go up there, don't I? But yeah. Must admit, the Shinobi games are never a franchise that I really played a lot. I was around my mate's house the other day, and what's the Shinobi game with the dog? Because we were playing that on I think it was the Amiga, and I could not get very far in it. And then he said, "No, you've got to use the dog more, like to attack them and grab them and everything else." And he just went straight through the first level. As you know, though, if you've seen my streams before, you've not come here for good gameplay. You've come here to just take a look at the games. Look how pretty they are. Come on, I shot you first. Hopefully, it's a game that you've kind of forgotten about. Oh, I had to duck, didn't I? Retro Chef, how you doing, mate? Yes, that was the one. Shadow Dancer. He got you that time. Oh, and then he got me. So I think this looks visually impressive. I can never get anywhere on these games. But I just wanted to show this one off to basically show you what it looks like on the Amstrad, because I think it looks a really good game. Haha, I remember your bullet that time. We go up there. Oh, go to the next step. I just realised it said go to the next stage. I didn't see that the whole time I was playing. I've already saved all the kids. Haha. Doing better, doing better. Don't know, how do you get down? How do you get down? Okay, like that. Yay! I made it to the end of the level. Oh. Tez, mate, how you doing? Wow, can't do this now. Right, that's it. I'm kind of done with this one. I'm going to move on to another game whilst we've got a bit of time left on this stream. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Love the colours of the Amstrad CPC. Yeah, how many of us? Do you know what? I'm going to play Ed the Duck. I've never played Ed the Duck before on the Amstrad CPC. So why the hell not? This next, I'll get some Amstrad guys in. Yeah, I really appreciate you sharing the stream. I appreciate everyone that comes and watches these random gameplays that I do. Who knows what computer it will be next? I certainly don't. Wrong one. Saying that, I need to actually do something with the Metal Aquarius. I've got to buy a couple of things for it because I would love to actually do a live stream playing off some Metal Aquarius games. Because Howard the Duck. Oh, it wasn't Ed the Duck, it's Howard the Duck. No, this game is worse than the movie. Everyone come here to slag off the spectrum. Please enter your name. No, I don't want it. Not the game I thought it was. It's this. No, he doesn't. It's sort of like just a random exploring game, and I have never ever figured out what you're supposed to do in this game. Look, I can jump. Whee! There's got to be something. You got a time limit of 30 minutes. That's got to be quicksand. Oh, hang on. Do I go this way? Oh, no, I don't go that way. Go that way. Do you know what? I remember seeing Howard the Duck, and again, it's going down the whole nostalgic memory thing. Is I was in Clementish Drive, no, Oxley Moor Road, the house we were living in, and I think we just moved in. Um, so things were still in boxes and everything else, and I think we'd unpacked. See, I'm just walking around aimlessly. Where can someone tell me where I'm supposed to go? We're unpacking everything. All we had was the TV. I think there was a mattress on the floor because obviously the beds and everything that hadn't all been set up. And the only thing that we could watch that night on TV was Howard the Duck. Um, no, I'm done. I'm done. It was good to bring back that little bit of memory, but I thought that was Ed the Duck, not Howard the Duck. Yeah, mate, how you doing? I appreciate you popping into this random ginger hippie Amstrad stream. Any recommendations for games will be gratefully received. What was it going? This does actually have a GoTech in it. So no, not 9. 12. That'll do. Oh, Hammer Fist. So this is going to be Hammer Fist. Don't remember Hammer Fist the game at all. But oh, no, this is Hammer Boy. Okay. Hammer Boy 1 or 2. Well, let's go 1. Let's not go 1. That's a nice loading screen. I'm kind of hopeful for this game now. If it wants to load. Keyboard redefine. Oh, it's going to be keyboard controls. 2. Fire. Ah, pause. Vault. Left, right. Oh, just fire left and right. Okay. 0 to play. What is this? Stop. Has anyone ever seen this game before? Sorry, I'm actually enjoying this now. This is a very colourful. Oh, no, no, no. Get down. Oh, I think you got to last. I think you just got to last the time limit, haven't you? This reminds me of a very colourful Game & Watch. I love how the music gets faster. Damn, no, lost it. Damn it. I like the visuals on this, but I also like the gameplay of this. I'm having another go. I like this. Really does feel like a game and watch. Oh no, move. Damn it. Hammer Boy, yeah. It's called Hammer Boy. It's as soon as they speed up, I sort of lose it a bit. Oh, here you go, faster. Oh, 5 seconds left. No. Last one. Last one. A game that makes you just go one more go is got to be a good game. So I'm not going to let him get through. Do you know what? Oddly, I actually think this is a game that would work better with keys for the keyboard. Damn. Yeah, this looks addictive. It is. Right, game over. Next game. So that's Hammer Boy on the Amstrad. Give that one a go. Definitely give that one a go. That surprised me. That's also why I like doing these streams like this because I've never knew about that game before. Um, yeah, definitely give that one a go. What game did I put on number 15? I think that was Rex. This is one that I actually think Rex is best on the. I'm going to say it. Was best on the Spectrum. Um, that's it. I can already see a lot of you getting to your keyboards already, telling me that I'm wrong. That's all good. I'm normally wrong. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know how you play all games just with the keyboard. Some games I can play with the keyboard, but shooters, I cannot play shooters with a keyboard. Not at all. Press fire to begin. Now, there's something about the really big chunky sprites on this. Well, I just think, oh, got it. I think the Spectrum one is just Typing of the Dead. Did they do a dyslexic version? Again, this is another game, right? Everyone always talks about Rex and how good it is. I can never get anywhere in this game. Has anyone ever completed this one? Got you. I knew that. Should have gone up and shot him. Yeah, Spectrum version by Clearmar. There's something about it. I think the visuals and everything else. It's just. Is there a Rex port on the Commodore 64? I'd be interested to see that one. Oh yeah, I forgot that's your health, isn't it? Oh, shot me straight away. Always in there, aren't you? Always in there. Cheers for the sub, mate. I really appreciate that. It's not just Amstrad stuff that I do on here. GX4000 Rex would be interesting. Yeah, as I said, it's not just always Amstrad. This channel is a bit of everything. I never know what I'm going to be playing, but it's nice to actually. Oh, good about that. It's nice to just play different computers, isn't it, and check out different ports and. No, I'm just going to keep going on this one. I just wanted to show that one off visually because everyone knows what Rex looks like on the Spectrum. So, um, do you know what, mate? Sorry, I just suddenly twigged what your name was. Also a Red Dwarf fan as well. You're very welcome here. I've been watching Red Dwarf earlier today. No, I was going to go to 0, wasn't we? And see. Let's go random again. And number 4. Yeah, OSG is a very good guy. For you know what? You support so many people on YouTube, bigger and smaller channels, and I really do appreciate it, mate. Not just for sending people my way, but everything else that you do. Right, what game did we get? Oh, we got Adam's Family. What was it? The BBC Micro I played this on the other day. See, I think it has its moments. I really do with Red Dwarf. Granted, I mean everyone can always say that Red Dwarf is keyboard joystick too. Oh, it's the exact same game. This looks better than the BBC one. I wonder if it's just as bloody hard to play though. Well, the platforms I've got to get on it. It is, isn't it? Is this another expensive one on the Amstrad hit squads? Does anybody know? Well, the latest OSG video though, with the Spectrum ports, it's nice to actually see him representing some good games. Oh, come on, down! No, should have jumped off. Should have jumped off. Let's go a different way. They never stay down for long, do they? Let's go in the house. The Addams Family I always remember and really like. Yes, let's just say this is easier than the BBC one the other day. Was Addams Family on the Amiga. Played that so much. Know what's going on there? It didn't pick up the hell. I think I was supposed to use that ghost to jump across. Nope, can't do that one. Okay, I don't like this game. I don't. Can I go back to Hammer Boy? That was a good game. Getting somewhat. What the hell? How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, that. Everything in this game wants to kill you. I can't duck. Try Hammer Boy 2. Oh, yeah, there was, wasn't there? I forgot there was Hammer Boy 2 on there. Arcade version of Hammer Boy is not that good. Do you know what? It surprised me because I'd never even knew about that game before. The Hammer Boy one. Actually, I am going to go to 0, and cause I can't remember where the games are. Let's have a look where these games were. And if any of you see any on here you'd like to put on, any requests quickly whilst I'm here, because I can quickly load the games up. Doesn't take much time to do that. Howard the Duck. Oh, Ghosts and Goblins on 7. Do I dare play Ghosts and Goblins? I'd go back to that. Oh, 10 was Hammerfist. Hard driving. Okay, let's go 10, 11, and then finish on a Hammer one. 10. For some Hammerfist. There we are. That's not what I meant to press. Trying to do this reaching around the keyboard. Pit Fighter. Really? I'd rather play Ghost and Goblin. And plus, I've played Pit Fighter before. You ain't getting that over me. You might as well try and rickroll me. Hammerfist. Wasn't Hammerfist on the Amiga, not Amiga, and the NES? Isn't that supposed to be like a really good game? Or is that not this game? Am I thinking of a completely different game? Is there sound? There's no sound. Did somebody say this was supposed to be a good game? I have absolutely no sound whatsoever. Where am I? Am I dead? No, I'm just doing random flips. I will play Ghosts and Goblins after, but I'm not playing Pit Fighter. It's a great game on the C60. Oh, is that where I heard that from? Well, I don't think it's a good game here. I think this is awful. Next. I know I don't want to be skipping through this game so quickly, but that was borderline unplayable. $11. Yeah, for those who have just joined, I am doing this through the Amstrad 6128, which has a GoTech in it, and it is quite a dated GoTech. Kind of vintage in its own right. What am I doing? That one. I don't think that's going to be right. But maybe it was. Surprised no one said Chase HQ. I do have. Is that what I'm putting on now? I do have hard driving. We've seen enough of. No, that ain't working. Go on, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it, and it's not pit fighter. So we've got a few Amstrad fans here. What is your favourite Amstrad computer, and what is your favourite, let's say, original game from back in the day, not homebrew or anything like that? What was your go-to games? Here it is, the classic. Nice. Yeah, I have seen the good question. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen those games. Yellow Belly. Do you ever release your games physically on tape? I actually, I did play that earlier. Let's start. Get the knife. You start off with a knife on this one. Didn't someone port this over to the Amstrad, the GX4000? Where will that next release be on tape, mate? Because honestly, big homebrew fan here, but I always like to buy physical wherever possible. So yeah, I'd love to add a few more Amstrad games to the collection. Oh, one hit, one hit. I must admit, with the Amstrad, I love the 464 Plus, but for sheer nostalgia, which I think I did do, I did do a live stream of it, but sound was a bit iffy. Is the GX4000? They never stop, do they? They just reappear. Interesting music on this stuff. Ah, damn bird. Yellow Belly, if you can you put a link to the website in the chat so I can find it? And not just that as well, as I know that Paul Retrobate is also looking for Amstrad homebrew games, and also Retro Chef. They're all people that would absolutely love to buy some physical tape Amstrad games or disc, whatever. The birds are massive in this. Absolutely massive. Didn't mean to fall down there, but that'll do. Get away. Got ya. Oh, there's no devil. Oh, god damn it. I hate those jumps. You either get too close to the edge and fall off. No. Oh, I think I was going to make that one then. Or jump too soon. Yeah, or the Ghosts and Goblins fought for us. Yeah. I am a fan of Ghosts and Goblins, although it is a franchise absolutely it winds me up. It really does. Just look, my Mega PC. Really, you had a Mega PC upgraded from a Commodore 64? That if you heard that there, I'm on a main road. I've not had an accident. The ambulance isn't coming for me. The charity limited assistance. Yeah, do you know what? The bug one, the bug quest one, I would have loved to have got hold of a copy of that. I really would. Just yeah, people with deeper pockets than me. Don't know what this one is. Got a terrible memory. I loaded all these up earlier. Oh, Balderdash. See, okay, I like Balderdash. I liked it on this, but the color palette, I think, especially with me and my eyes, I guess a little bit trippy. Retro Robin, how you doing, mate? The Ghosts and Goblins. Remember playing the original in the arcade? Yeah. What was the one that you were playing? This, it's all a bit trippy when it's loading up, and then I think the color on the next one is even worse. Oh, I think this is keyboard controls. Oh no, joystick. Boulder Dash is just a classic. Has there ever been a bad port? Don't know, probably. This is quite me being dead. Cartridge game. Yeah, see you later, mate. I'll speak to you again soon, I'm sure. What have we got? Bloody hell, I'm over the hour. I normally only do hour streams. I'll probably take it to about half past and then go. One or two more games. Got to get my kids to bed as well. I was playing earlier on this Ghostbusters 3. Never a game that I came across before. Fairly interesting. Absolutely nothing to do with Ghostbusters apart from it had ghosts in it. Just really funny with this game. It looks like he's always trying to outrun the screen. No, almost got me then. Almost got me. Yeah, where is the? See, this is the one. The color palette on this. It's a little bit weird. Do you know, one thing I'm finding with some ports on the Amstrad is how much faster they run than I was expecting. Here's a story for you Amstrad fans in the house who know your Amstrad. When I talk about my my cousin's Amstrad, lots of fond memories. He always had it with a green screen. And when my dad was moving house, I found his Amstrad, but this was before I was collecting micros. And for some unknown reason, I thought I wanted to collect Sega and Nintendo. Had no nostalgia for them, so I sold his Amstrad. And here's the annoying thing: it was a 664. I sold it for 60 quid about 4 years ago. Kicked myself, not only that it was a 664, but I sold his Amstrad. You know what I mean? It's just like, why? Why did I sell it? Ah, it got me. Yeah, this is the one to like. Yes, I know. Ouch. What's the going rate for a 664 these days? More than I can ever afford. Although, as I said, to be honest, it wouldn't matter if I could afford another one of them. It would never be his one. And do you know what the even worse thing is? I don't collect any Spectrum. I don't collect um any Sega and Nintendo anymore. Oh, apart from GameCube, that is different because GameCube is something that I was my first console that was mine, that was never shared between anyone in the family. Um, 10 quid and 40 cigarettes. I've seen them go for 2 grand. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, as I said, it's not about the money. It was I didn't know what it was at the time. It's amazing how many people wanted to be my friend and privately message me when I put that up for sale. Always happens, doesn't it? All right, let's quickly change to one more game, one or two more games. Um, no, actually not six. Oh, which one was hard driving? Or was hard driving not working? No, 2 grand. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And here's the thing though with the 664, right? Is I did a video earlier, was it yesterday, talking about well, how much? Yeah, I think this is the one I'm looking for, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Talking about the memories of playing Space Harrier and on the green screen and the music and how nostalgic that was to me. But the other part that was nostalgic to me is I always remember the arrow keys on his computer. The big arrow keys with the one button in the middle. I always remember that. It sticks in my head. Um, I've got all these. I just have to stop talking about it. I'm going to upset myself. Absolute idiot. But then again, haven't we all sold stuff in the past that we really wish we hadn't? I'm sure we have. Here's another question for you then. Amstrad CPCs, did you have colour monitor or green screen? Because I didn't even know what the colour palette was. Right, I did try Hammerboy 1. I'm going to try Hammerboy 2. If it lets me. It did this before, didn't it? Oh, Hammerboy 1 then. It isn't letting me press the other one. Does that say 1998? I'm sure that says 1998. Yeah, I know you have a colour screen. For the bargain price. Do you know what? I'm going to have a keyboard. 2 to redefine. So I'm going to fire here. Then go left and right. Right. Let's get. I'm going to. Oh, this is a different one. I, I just have a feeling this is going to be one of these games that I'll put on from time to time. Keyboard's the way to go. More responsive. This is a harder level. Yeah, it's a harder level. See, I know you say unfortunately only had green screen back in the day. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. This version is a lot harder than the last one, and I didn't complete the last one. Get up there. Oh. Oh, okay. Did not know that. They split them up. So this is a harder level I've picked then. So I've not picked the second game, I've just picked a harder level. It's going to get faster as well, isn't it? How am I supposed to be in all those places at once? Damn it. Wow. Yeah, do you know, I didn't know any about that back in the day. See, my first actual Amstrad device actually was a GX4000. As I said, I had Burning Rubber, Barbarian 2, and Operation Thunderbolt. And all we ever used to play was Burning Rubber until the day that the magic smoke came out the top of it, just like all of these. Right. Last game now, definitely last game, and I'm going to call it because we're coming up to the hour and a half mark. So whatever this is, good or bad, this is how we're going to end the stream. AF2, let's try that then. Is that going to work? No. Okay, let's just try this then. Guys, I really appreciate you all stopping by tonight and Balderdash and out. We've tried Balderdash. And watched this stream. That was Rex. God's sake. Here's me trying to find the one I haven't shown already. I know there's a couple on there. Oh, that's going to be Ghosts and Goblins, isn't it? Let's try that one. God damn it. Run. Joys of old tech, eh? Can you please say the C64 is a bit overrated? It's not a bit overrated, is it? The most overrated computer ever? Banging on about the bloody SID chip. Is that enough for you? Right, hang on. Yeah, here's the thing though, is like I've got so many different devices. Um, it's hard to say one is better than another. All I know is I had the Spectrum back in the day, and the Spectrum is where my heart is and always will be. Yeah, I can appreciate games for what they are. The thing is, you do get some very die-hard fans, don't you? Certain ones that won't hear it any other way. But you've got to have an open mind with computers and consoles and games and stuff like that. Hero, Hammer Fist, Hard Driving. Oh, Hard Driving. I think that's the one that didn't work. Load Runner, 13. Let's go Load Runner. Color mode. Do you know what? I said I didn't even know about the color modes or anything else. You know what I mean? That never knew how colourful an Amstrad actually was. Oh, that was that one. Didn't load. Right. Typical end to the stream, and it doesn't want to work on me. Here's me saying I'm just going to do the one final game. I'm on number 3, so whatever this is, we are finishing. Oh, this is going to be, yeah, we would have played this one. Of course, we have played them all already. Bit of Shinobi to finish off the stream. I did actually think this one looked fairly impressive. So yeah, I may be doing some more actual Amstrad streams because what tends to happen is I I hook a computer up, I play it for a little while, and then I move on to the next one. I said last time I did that was the BBC Micro. A lot of fun playing the BBC Micro. The TI 99 will be coming up. We've got the Mattel Aquarius as well. That'll definitely be being shown off soon. And do you know what? As you're saying there, it's like I've not really shown off the Amiga at all, but I really should. I mean, my history with gaming went from the ZX81, Spectrum, straight to the Amiga, with the GX4000 for about a couple of months until it blew up. I keep doing that every time. I'd say one thing though, Dragon 32. I have to show that off because I think that one really gets forgotten about. Ooh, kicked him in the head. Get up there. Oh, come on. He ain't going to move, is he? Select 81, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Mega Drive. Have you seen some of the homebrew games for the ZX81? Was it Virus and Pandemic? Were not long ago. Those games are stunning. One Little Ghost as well. That's another really good ZX81 game. Lunar Scouts. Basically ZX81 Jetpack. I've got to do a ZX81 stream. Absolutely got to do a ZX81 stream. Come on, move. You never move. Right. This looks like it is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And that's when Jim Tendo pops on, just as I'm saying goodbye to everyone. Nice to see you, mate. Um, yeah, I'm just wrapping up the stream now because it's been an hour and a half and I've really got to go and put the kids to bed. Joys of being an adult, eh? Remember the days when you could just play games and not have a care in the world? Great days, weren't they? But yeah, tune in next time for another. I think we'll do one more Amstrad one, and then we'll move on to something else. I would like to do the ZX81 because again, I've got the ZX Span for that, so we can load games from an SD card, so we can click through a few games that way. And yeah, let's just move on to Dragon 32 as well, Mattel Aquarius. I may do an Amiga stream, but if you want to see some Amiga live streams at the moment, go and check over Martin at Hobby Lodge. He's doing some live streams at the moment, which are absolutely amazing because he's just got the Amiga back again, and it's like he's just opened a present on Christmas morning, and he's rediscovering all of his games. So, and yeah, again, I've plugged it before, and I'll plug it again. But Micromaniac stream, if you've not seen it over on Nerdy Geezer's channel, is an absolute must watch, especially for the Magic Wood. Right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you all again next time. Bye.